porcupine. Do, day, do, day. So we're going over the blues voicings that we just learned. If we're doing blues in C, the one chord is C7, but we're going to do the 3, the 7, and the 9. And the F7 is the 4 chord, but we're going to do the 3 and the 7 inverted with the 13th. So far we have C7, F7, C7, F7. Okay, now that we've sung them a little bit and we built them off of the scale, let's talk about another way that you can build chords. You can build chords using intervals, and we just learned major thirds and minor thirds. So if you know how to build each kind of chord, you can build them anywhere on any note of the keyboard. So a major chord, like a C major chord, is built up of a major third on the bottom, followed by a minor third on the top. So let me show you another way to think about that. If you start on this C right here on the bottom, and you count up 1, 2, 3, 4 half steps, and you plop that note down, that's your middle note of your chord, and then from there you go up 3 more half steps, 1, 2, 3. You've just built a C major chord. So I built from here. Hello everybody and welcome back to Music 105. This is another lecture about rhythm and meter. In our last lecture, we talked a lot about meter and pieces that can have rubato, which means time speeds up and slows down, and pieces that have what's called triple meter and duple meter. So if a piece is in duple meter, every set of 2 beats is what we call a measure. If a piece is in triple meter, every set of 3 beats is called a measure. So I'd like to play an example here of a piece that's in duple for you. This is an arabesque by Friedrich Burgmüller. It is in 2 beats per measure, so it is in duple feel. We're going to try to count along as we hear the orchestra and the piano. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. These are the natural minor scale, the harmonic minor scale, and the melodic minor scale. Let's have a listen to each one of those so that you hear the difference. This is natural minor. And this is harmonic minor. And this is melodic minor. So in solfege, those 3 scales are this. This is natural. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, te, do. And then harmonic minor goes do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And then melodic minor goes like this. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay, so let's go back and have a look at the natural minor form. Natural minor scale is the kind of scale that uses the key signature that it belongs to. It doesn't have any altered tones. The other two forms of natural minor have altered tones. So the natural minor is built from this pattern. Keynote, whole, half, whole. Now that you've finished editing your video, it's time to publish. So you have a couple of options within a program like ScreenFlow or Camtasia. In ScreenFlow, you simply go to the File menu and you can choose Publish to YouTube. It warns you that this is longer than 15 minutes and you probably won't be able to publish it. It asks you for your YouTube name and password, and then you sign in, and it asks you to name it and what category it goes in, and you can even mark it personal or publish in high def. Remember, again, if you publish to YouTube, there is a 15-minute limit on most accounts. You can also publish directly to Flash, and you can also export here to a movie file, which is a QuickTime file, .mov. And you can choose all kinds of different settings here. You can set it to be for an iPhone, for an iPod, for Windows Media Player, for Apple TV. You can even set it to record in PAL or NTSC. So I could export this to a movie file, a QuickTime file, and then upload it wherever I want or drop it in a Keynote presentation like I've done here. And then you simply choose Export and you're good to go. I'm going to cancel right now because I'm not going to export this movie one more time.